Coming up on this episode of Winning Bets, I've got 5 bets for you today. Hey, what's up everyone? It's Jason Mattis with Winning Bets as always. Thanks for hanging out with me on this episode. Hopefully you guys woke up with money in your pocket as I did, as I tweeted out another winning bet last night in the KBO. That's right, I took the team total of 4.5 in the Giants game, and they got 6 runs. So that we have now got 4 wins in a row. Man, is it hot in here with you guys? Whew, it's hot in here. Ain't no better fan than $100 Benjamins, baby. We're on a nice roll. We're 4-1 this week. We're feeling good. We're doing good in the Fox Bet Super 6 Challenge. We've gotten, a perfect score so far. So let's just continue that momentum on in today and jump right into the 5 bets that I've got for you. The first one, let's go to Serie A to start things off. We're going to look at the matchup. It's Fiorentina versus Cagliari. Cagliari? Man, these Italian names are not easy to get right here. So Cagliari is scoring 1.6 goals a game, and they're conceding 1.5 goals a game. Fiorentina is scoring 1.2 goals a game and conceding 1.4 goals a game. Fiorentina has scored in all the games since the restart, and Cagliari has scored in all the games except for one when they played a really good Atalanta team. The last 3 times these clubs have hooked up, both teams were able to score. So that's going to be the first part of our bet. The second part of our bet here is Bologna versus Sassuolo. Probably again butchered both of those names. Bologna is scoring 1.4 goals a game and conceding 1.6 goals a game. Sassuolo is scoring 1.8 goals a game and conceding 1.7 goals a game. Bologna has scored in all the games since the restart, except for that one time when they played a Juventus team. And Sassuolo, they have scored in every game since the restart. And the last 4 times these two teams have hooked up in head-to-head matchups, both clubs were able to score. So what I want you guys to do is we're going to take both of these matchups and we're going to parlay both teams to score yes. So take Fiorentina, Cagliari, take Bologna, Sassuolo, both teams to score yes in each of those games, parlay them together, and those odds come in at plus 140. Really good odds right there coming in. All right, guys, for our second bet, let's jump over to La Liga, where we've got Barcelona playing against last place Espanyol. Man, what a bad matchup here for Espanyol going up against a really great Barcelona team. Look, there is nothing to suggest other than a Barcelona win. You'd be foolish to do that. And you're actually not going to find anybody out there that's going to tell you Barcelona is not going to win this game. This game should be that much straightforward. But we can't just take Barcelona alone because obviously the odds are really terrible. I think they're in like the minus 700 range. So that's not going to work right there. So we got to add something to it. So let's add the over of 1.5. That's a pretty common one that I like to do. It hits on a really high, regularity. So and Espanyol, they're conceding 1.6 goals a game, and Barcelona scoring 2.3 goals a game. So we like adding the over 1.5. That's actually still not quite the odds that we need to be profitable long term. So we need to add something else to that. So let's add that both teams to score no to that. Look, the gap between these two clubs is really, it's astonishing, the gap between these two clubs. Espanyol won't even be in La Liga next season more than likely. So let's do a parlay of Barcelona money line over 1.5 and both teams to score no, and those odds come in at minus 103, and obviously those odds at minus 103 we like and we can do a lot with. All right, guys, for our next 3 bets, let's jump on over into the Premier League. First up, we've got Sheffield is playing the Wolves. Look, I like the Wolves here because they've come off a loss. I love catching teams coming off a loss. I always get nervous betting a team when they're, just on a really good run of form because a loss or a draw is going to come and you're just nervous that, your money is going to be on the line when that draw or loss comes. So I like that Wolves, lost last time out to Arsenal. Wolves are still very much fighting for a Europa League spot. They're right in the big thick of the Europa League. Sheffield, meanwhile, they've kind of tailed off a little bit. I know they had the nice win against Tottenham, but otherwise they've been shaky since the restart. They won't have the fans at Bramall Lane, which is unfortunate for them because Bramall Lane, is one of the better grounds in all of the Premier League. It's a great atmosphere. So basically, guys, I'm just going to take the better team here, which is Wolves money line, because the odds come in at plus 116. So the odds are just too good to not take the Wolves. The better team. I think they're going to be hungry, motivated, coming off off that loss. So we're going to go ahead and take Wolves money line plus 116. All right, guys, our next bet is West Ham versus Burnley. Look, I really think, this is crazy. When I looked up these odds, I really think this is a market overreaction to West Ham beating Chelsea a couple games last out. The West Ham money line is minus 113. I mean, this team is in 16th place. They're fighting just to stay in the Premier League. They've been in relegation fight most of the campaign, and to see them at minus 113, I know they beat Chelsea, but this just screams a market overreaction. Burnley, I've spoken a lot about them on these shows before because we've rode them to winning bets before in the past. We like Burnley. We like Sean Dice. We like his tactics, tough, physical, nature. Just really like it. Everything about them. They're just a really good, solid mid-table team. And if you're sitting there and you're thinking I'm going to use my soccer system, well, you're exactly right. This game just screams my soccer system. You're getting the better team on the road with significantly better odds, well above plus 250, which we like to try to have them around 250. We hit our soccer system yesterday. Our soccer system yesterday cashed a winning bet using it against Arsenal versus Leicester, so that was good. Let's use it again today. The Burnley win comes in at plus 335. If you're a $100 unit better and put half a unit on that, you would net a profit of $117.50. You need to put the other half unit for this bet on the draw, and that comes in at plus 255. And a $100 unit better would net $77.50. So don't forget, guys, whatever your unit size is, just put half of it on the Burnley win, half of it on the draw. That's my soccer system, and that's good. It's going to be great. That game just screams my soccer system when I looked it up. All right, guys, last bet for you here. We're going to ride the Manchester clubs. Look, Manchester City, they play today. They're going up against Newcastle. They played Newcastle a couple weeks ago in the FA Cup. They beat them 2-0. They handled them really easily. They could have definitely scored more goals than two. They just absolutely dominated Newcastle. And again, kind of like Wolves, we like that Manchester City is coming off a loss. They lost last time out against Southampton 1-0. So really like that they come off the loss are coming off a loss. Just really like that. And then we're going to parlay them with the other Manchester club, which is Manchester United. They're playing Aston Villa tomorrow. Manchester United, they're flying high. Look, their front attacking three is almost unstoppable right now with Martial, Rashford, and Greenwood. The goals are flying in off their boots right now. The midfield three of Bruno, Pogba, and Matic is just such good balance, with Matic being the holder and Pogba and Bruno being playmakers and distributors. It's just a real good midfield three that they have going on right now. Manchester United, is obviously still hunting for that Champions League spot. They're right there behind Chelsea and Leicester. They are going to be motivated because Leicester did drop points yesterday. Villa on the other side, they're fighting for relegation. They're right now they would be a relegated club. This is a tough spot for them going up against a hot Manchester United team. Outside of Jack Grealish, they don't really have anything that's going to scare Manchester United. So what we're going to do here is we're going to parlay both Manchester United, Manchester City money lines, but then for the odds, we got to also throw in over 1.5 in each game. So Manchester City money line over 1.5, Manchester United money line over 1.5, and those odds come in at minus 125 odds. Obviously, we like those odds, and we can play with those a lot. All right, guys, it's going to be a lot of fun day today tracking our 5 bets and hopefully cashing all these guys, except for, that Manchester United one. We'll have to wait till tomorrow, but it should just be a really fun day here tracking these bets. I'll even jump on YouTube. I jumped on YouTube live with you guys yesterday. We watched another bet cash, so still undefeated on jumping on YouTube and watching our bets, cash and make money for us. We'll see how today plays out. I'd love to jump on YouTube live with you guys and enjoy a good sweat. Otherwise, look for me on Twitter. That's at WinningBetsPod. That's at WinningBetsPod. We'll more than likely tweet out another KBO bet this evening. We're 2-0 in the KBO. 2-0 in KBO this week. Hopefully, you've been following me and you've woken up to money in your pocket each morning like I have. Otherwise, we'll just come back tomorrow and put in some more winning bets. All right, guys. Had a good time with you today. I'm Jason Mattis. I'll see you next time. Thanks for watching this episode of Winning Bets. I'm Jason Mattis. I'll see you again when we are celebrating the wins and making more winning bets. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe for more winning bets.